It's really funny when I'll say something like, "Oh, I figured that out." You know, the ego just is right there leading that flag march. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like I'm exactly in the spot I'm supposed to be in, the center. You know, I want to take credit and all of that. That's okay. I did that. Oh, see, a complete separation of taking the body, knowing an eternal being that lives forever. It's like, yes, that truth to me. To feel feelings in the lag and drag time, and then to move energy and to know that we are creators. The ETs, the other beings, the experiment of Earth for 250,000 years, the experiment in the nutshell was for a higher level of ascension for creation. See, we create from this side. So I leave my body, that creation is there. Just like that. That's like when people pass away, right? And they have like kind of horrific ideas about the world ending. Or something in their mind that's negative. And then they come back and report that, yeah, I saw the world ending. I was communicated. You know, this was shown to me, or this timeline of the world ending, you know. Some variation of a negative, you know, catastrophe, right? It's like, okay. And then you hear people, okay, they pass away, and they have like sort of a visionary of positivity when they left their body. And then they come back. And then they say, it was beautiful. You know, I saw this, or whatever they're reporting is, it was just the beauty. So they didn't have the negative, but they had the positive. But that still doesn't mean that the negative person in that moment, or had this conjuring up, see, everybody has the good, so that it could all be reversed. Completely reverse it now, but same people. And it's okay. See, those are the polarities within us. See, that's why the subconscious is there to manage the darkness, because if it wasn't for the darkness, there'd be no light. So that's part, it's a 50-50. We share each other. It's just like the ego and the subconscious. See, I got my, you know, we're on vacation. I'm in a lounge chair. My ego's under one arm on one side, and my subconscious is on the other side with my other arm, and we're just chilling, saying thank you for this creation, ETs. What a dynamic to throw an ego in there. A mind that will survive at all costs, and an ego that will take credit constantly. Because we are, you know, this is who I am. I put on a Daryl suit. I'm playing a character. So the ego is driving. It's a salt and pepper, yes. I refer to it as the hand is open. I love you, ego. See, I take the salt and pepper. I say, oh, you're part of me. So you're part of me. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, ego. You're with me now. You're with me now from then on. Even when I pass, you're in my creation. If it wasn't for you, my creation would not exist. Period. Oh, and the ego, now the ego's loving that. So the ego's like, oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew I was the center of the universe. I have the traces of the flu symptoms. Excuse me. I'm not a big editor. It's exactly 4 minutes. I want this to be a short one. I'm going to try to do just short, like 10-minute ones. And then I'll listen to them all back, and out of 10, I'll just pick one later. It's hard to upload. Excuse me, I've uploaded, I know I should edit that out. I'm sorry. I apologize for doing that into your ear. You know, it's difficult managing, like if I was in a studio and they would just totally like guide, like, okay, just stay there on that topic a little bit longer. That's good. Yeah, guide me. You know, I don't want notes. I don't want outlines. I don't want bullets. I don't see what most people are like. I want this. I want that. I'm like, I just want simplified. You know, like in a room, you could just have so much stuff, and you're like, what happened to myself? Why is all this clutter? You know, Like I could see myself. So it's like, no, don't send myself back just because I have this idea of like, you have one email, one phone. You do everything off that, nothing else. You have nothing else. A toothbrush and toothpaste. You don't cart boxes around. Yeah. Everything's on your phone, pictures and everything. Yeah, your phone. You just put your phone on the table. It just holographically plugs into your room, and pictures are all on the wall. All kinds of pictures that you like to see. Family, nature. You know, imagination is unlimited in this planet. And being an eternal being and knowing that, and just knowing, like on the Artemis launch, you saw those lights flashing at, basically starting at around 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So if you look at my channel and just find the Artemis, I just took those pictures off the TV. I should have just, screenshot off the laptop. It'd been really more clear. See, I would have a production team for that. But remember, I have a medical condition. Yeah. Oh, it's an excuse. No, well, you should know, right? Everybody wants to average. Okay, so right, yeah, PTSD, anxiety. It's difficult. To find those moments that you could just like, okay, because the mind, see, the mind is the mind. The mind will survive like drowning. If you drown, you will gasp and you will fight, just like the mind fights when you start to, have this process of awakening process. It's always going on. You never fully, I'm fully awake. Here's my badge. I'm awakened now. Listen to me. Follow me. No, run. Okay, follow your higher self. Do you. It's important to do you. You're part of the universe. The universe passes through you. Passes through everybody. We're all being passed through, simultaneously linked. Time jump with the one you love. The next time you see the one you love, you're most present. You just feel it in your heart. You just love them. Like, all the idiosyncrasies, the little quirks, the loving gestures. Yes, they're all dreamers and creators. Yes, every being. It's hard to see that when someone's acting nasty or saying a bunch of lies and trying to hurt you or hurt my ears. Twist them with truths and narratives. We have to process that, and we don't know how fully because we're being programmed with hate. Those channelings I did of the job, that was funny. I was actually auditioning for ambassador, to certain ETs from this planet. And I was doing that through telepathy because I knew they were listening. Your angels are with you right now. Right now. So you could say, oh, when I pass away on this day, right? April 3rd at 10:35, I want to know every angel's thought when I was talking in that moment. Like, what they felt. Were they thinking like, what a jerk? Or, oh God, my love is there. I hear it. I hear the pain. I hear the struggle. You're on Earth, the toughest school in the universe. The universe is big too. This is like the great experiment. Other beings' DNA are within our DNA. The scientists say, "Oh, that's just junk DNA." It's not. The Apollo launch again. To think about that front, it's just a travesty to me. To put astronauts, here's the charade. Let's keep it going. I mean, we did the other Apollos, and look, we're already on the moon. We're already there. We go there all the time. We use the Antarctic to do it. When you saw the Artemis launch, you saw the little blinking lights at 3 minutes and 33 seconds to 3:40, okay? Or you could say 3:39. You could see them. Blink, 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 blink. I think they're like 5, Like some in triangles, and then there was one kind of stayed longer, and the other ones were, So each one was like synchronized to... So I don't even know if people even saw that. Like, I told my wife, how many people do you think saw that just saw it live, okay, without knowing about it later? Like, how many saw it out of the entire planet at that moment? What's the number? So she gave a number. I'm not going to say it, but and then I gave a number. And then there were 5 of them. 5, okay? And then, so I said, well, we're all 5-star beings. See, I counted 5. But there could have been a 6th and a 7th. Real faint. Oh, maybe you didn't catch that one. But they were pretty much like, those 3, and there was a 4, and then there was a 5 like down on the left. So, 5. Not only they're the blinking, there was 5-star beings. See? So we had another like prediction of like, okay, you say your number. So out of the number that you picked, that just saw the blinking lights and knew that they were ETs communicating. See, that's important. The ones that saw them but knew it was a communication to us, Earth. Okay, a communication. So so she gave her number, and then I gave my number, and the next interpretation was the 5. So that came to me as a 5-star being, because there's so many 5-star beings. That's a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. We refer as 5-star beings. So I said, okay, okay, honey, how many, right? So she gives her number out of the number that she gave that saw the blinking lights as, a communication. So from that number, it would be less, obviously, because out of that number, they might not realize there were 5 in that moment. I'm talking about in that moment. So we were just like, guesstimating how many souls, how many beings on earth saw that and were connected to that knowledge at that moment when it happened live. Oh, I didn't see it. No, I know. Just how many, whoever saw it. Let's say there's 1 million people that saw it. So out of the million, like that. So there's a total number of how many saw it. So that number could be produced when you go to the other side. See, I'm giving the other side an assignment. So that's what we did. That's so that's what I did, right there. So we were given our numbers, and then I was saying that once we cross over one day, this is one day down the road, we're going to remember this day, and this is on the table to remember. And I'm going to say, oh yeah, and then we're going to sit back and we're going to get the numbers. See, so then I gave my number. How many out of my number, how many realized that it was a 5-star being message as well. See, that was just this. It could be this and that, this and that. It could be more messages. See, that could be another one too. How many interpreted other messages? Just other meanings. Like how many, that saw it live out of that million. See, that could be another number. See, that could be another number. See, that's actually, what I'm doing is I'm showing the engineering, the blueprints, the metaphysics to the other side. That's how it's sort of, I say sort of, because, see, the mind is like, well, just say sort of, Daryl, don't say exactly, because they're going to, where's the proof? Where's the notes? What scientist told you this? These are just blueprints. See, now you know. See, when your eyes crystallize, when they tear up, they'll crystallize. So I just said, I want to know the truth. I don't want to be duped, bamboozled, fooled, scammed. I just want to know the truth. Like, just, is it this way or is it that way? Is there silver cord? Is there no silver cord? What did Jesus say? Did he say? What about the pyramids? What about how they're built? What about the solar system? All these, everything. The books, everything. I just want to know the truth. So when I cried, I said that. And that's what happened. My eyes crystallized. See, that's in your subconscious. So even if you forget all that, just like when you get in the shower, you'll forget that it's unlocking your DNA from negativities, from the judgments, like from the news. Actually, it'll bother you. And then you'll justify it and say, well, yeah, I see them talking down to me. I see them trying to control me, but that is my side. See, the ego will still hold. Oh, I do that. Oh, I just did that. I held. And I played that character well. Wow. Do you see now we play these characters? See, if you step out, this is psychological, and now I'm out. See, I'm looking at that. It's like a movie. I'm playing a character. I just said all that. So it's just looking back at our day, looking at our actions. See, we can turn our Titanic now. See, even though on the other side I already picked a life, but yeah, maybe I moved my Titanic. See, they see me move it now. I saw myself move it. Especially those pivotal points. Oh, it feels like I had been here before. Or I said this, or Just a familiarity that feels like it happened before. Deja vu. That's where that comes from. Just like past traumas. Your dreams. Okay, don't forget. That's just being filtered out and freed. See, yeah, it's disturbing. Oh, I didn't like it. Yeah, that's what that felt like. Okay. See, that's processed now. Oh, but I keep having the same dream over and over and over, and it's the same problem. Sometimes it's worse. Have you ever thought multiple lives? You could have had 10,000 lives. And look at how barbaric this earth was. How many incarnations did you do on earth? So yes, you could go off too. Yeah, we say we're trapped. We keep cycling on Earth. Yeah, we do orbs. We do orb. We're other beings. We have telepathy. There's other planets that we do shoot off to, but we always come back to Earth to graduate. Because you have to be everything here. See, once you realize that you were everything, that you are everything, that you are right now everything. The animals, land, sea, and air, the oxygen, everything. You were oxygen before, and you evolved. We like the evolving process. Yes, that's what happened. And then you were land, sea, and air. Yes, even from insects, then land, sea, everything. We have a planet insectoid. You could have a praying mantis walking down the hall and a government facility, over 6 feet tall. They actually had one human being, they didn't see it live, but the human being had a heart attack. They couldn't handle it. I was like, whoa. Some praying mantis just walked by me. Like, now they read people in. I'm talking many years ago. Okay. People are more read in, so that doesn't happen. They're shown pictures. They're, they're on guard duty. And that could happen. You could have this happen. Don't be alarmed. Just stay still. See, everything's training. This is happening. The government cover-ups, it's not right. Hey, the ET signal right there around the Artemis. Check it out. Go to my channel, go check it out. And then I have a link. Go to the description. You'll see the link. Then you can just see the video for yourself. Wait for the 3 minutes and 33 seconds. You'll see it for yourself. See, we always want to see. Show me. Well, there you go. Click on my channel. It's not too far from this one. If I get this one up, I have to post this one now. That's what would happen. Click on my channel. You go to the Artemis. You go to the description. You can see what I said for 2 minutes or whatever it is. I have some music at the end. I say music in the beginning. There's no music. Look, if I had a production team, they would have caught that. It's hard with PTSD. I'm tired of computers. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm tired of it. All this consciousness stuff. The brain, I have headaches or side effects. I thought people with a medical condition, the handicap, right? But no, sometimes we make fun of people. We judge them. Oh, sometimes there's sympathy and understanding. No, I have sympathy for you. No, I'm not saying you. If it's sympathy, it's sympathy. Don't let the mind all trick you up now. See, that's the guilt. Oh, go listen to guilt then. See, you're free now. I love you. It's okay. See, if you went through that cycle, see, that's free. I just saved you many hundreds of dollars through a therapy session. No, go to therapy if you have a condition. I never want to make light of any mental condition. You need professional help, period. Look, this is just a channel for enlightenment. It's a communication. I channel from the physical, painful side. From the other side, it's like through the veil. See, but don't you repeat that all the time? But yeah, if I get 2 nuggets that come in, then it's worth it. But yeah, that's the channeling I do. Sometimes it's on a depressed... Yeah, it's reality channeling. It's wild. We always think we have the answer. I know this. I got it. As soon as I say I, and I do it probably throughout my whole channel. So if I do, that's the ego. That's not me, though. I mean, I'm playing that role, and I learn. That's what I learn. I'm learning feelings and emotion, playing that role with my ego. And now I'm synergistic with my ego. I shook hands with my ego. I include it. I even gave it a little salt and pepper. Yeah, just shake. Give it a salt and pepper. See? That's what I get now. I take that with me. It's in my creation. The juice of life. The more passion, the feeling. Just like the subconscious. We surf along in there. It's everything is stuffed in the subconscious. All the stuff we don't like, all the hatred goes in there. We hear it all. We hear it all and it affects it. Oh, it's trying to affect me. It's trying to get me to hate, have anger. And I do this all in my head, just sitting there watching a television set. Or I could just do this sitting there in my mind, just sitting there with nothing. I could be on the toilet. I could sit there in my mind. And all of a sudden, a polarity shift of negativity. I have to feel it. See, we never want to feel negativity's the dark side in us. But see, I accept the dark side in me, 50-50. Okay? Who's going to struggle for the 51%? See, we are perfectly imperfect. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. That's the conundrum, and I will continue to do that. Oh, but I should get it right now. If I keep doing this, I'll get the technique right. I'll program myself completely, really well. And I'll miss the being that's right next to me. And I'll be off on thoughts somewhere else. When you cry, that's what I'm talking about. You can be in that state like all the time in the center. That's you. That's what we create from. Right there. The heart through your eyes, your soul, your spirit, and what you desire, how you wanted to see it on the other side. You can also help this side too. You can think of ways, engineering blueprints you can construct to create a dynamic. Like within my dimension, my realm, I can. The ego has to step in. Let's just put it this way. Starlight will be created. The soul I will have a contract with. Will shake the hands. See, they're going to send themselves back. But it's going to help. See, it's going to shave off more physical pains. See, when we leave this physical pain, we're going to take that remorse and regret. That's why, it's like sometimes I'll just do a few life reviews. Okay, that popped up. I see that. Like, if I were to pass away, I would see, oh, God. It's like, please, let's hurry through that. Let's just hurry through that little thing at, when I was 15 years old or something. Or when I was 10 years old. Or when I was 20 years old. Or whatever pops in. Whatever that is what I'm saying. See, we want to hurry through that. We don't want to look at that. See, that's in the subconscious, but when we pass away, we're going to see everything, all of that. How we reacted. And then we'll decide, is it worth sending ourselves back for this and that? Yeah, when we do certain things to people, when we hurt people, that's creating negativity. It hurts. We will see those feelings through that other person's eyes. If I hurt somebody, they'll see that. If I hurt somebody, I'll see that. I will feel it. See, it's a feeling. I will feel it. And I also will see it through their eyes as they feel it, so shall it be me to feel it. I will feel it all and see it all like it's them. Like I time jumped in their body and felt, and I'm looking at myself doing that to them. Excuse me. That's what it's like. Just by for the same token, it's the other way around too. They do something to me, and I feel it. Ugh. Oh God, that bastard. Right? So when they pass away, they're gonna feel what they're gonna be in my body right there. Feel that, and then we're going to negotiate. Civilly. There's unconditional love on the other side. No, can't I carry that anger over and just, hit you over the head with a spiritual stick? On the other side, you did this to me. Whatever heinous thing, even if it's murder, oh, Lord. See, these are hard things because we want, those are the most difficult polarities. Those are the extremes. That's why souls don't even want to come to Earth. That's like, oh, good luck, you're a warrior. Good, oh, yeah, go. Yeah, we're all warriors, we're here now. We already raised our hand. Let's get over that. Okay, we're here. But that's what it's like. You're going to an extreme polarity. Yin and yang, light and dark, and then we're born within that, see, from the light and dark. See, that's a mixture. We hear shadow or chasing your shadow self. Yes, it's light and dark within us all the time. Yeah, but what's the percent? How do you figure out? How do I, and there's plenty of, see, we could get lost and that's fine. Go search. Search if you want. See, but remember, the universe passes through you. If you just say, you know what, I'm okay where I'm at right now. And if something needs to be shown to me, then show it. Then just show it. It's just like if something disappears, where's my keys? Just put my keys back, please. Please. I know, I just put my keys back. There's dimensional shifts. See, people would say this is crazy, but they said UFOs. You were crazy just to even mention it. Anything about UFOs, you were chastised. Many, many years ago and still today. You have no idea what consciousness transference is, other than from TV shows. You don't know what it's like to have a chair that can take toxins out of your body and actually feel it better as it's doing it. Stronger. You can feel your bones. You just feel the strength. You have no idea. It's like to press a button and get food out of a machine. Anything you want. You can get a cheeseburger. I was like, I want a cheeseburger just to test it. Like, I want like a cheeseburger. I want pickles, lettuce, a medium, on a bun. I don't want any seeds on the bun. You just think it. I say press the button. You don't even have to press the button. But I say press the button, because that's what we like. We like pressing buttons. These things exist. The government's not going to just, here's 3 for you. Here's an energy producer. Here's the, here's the healing phone. And now we just need shelter. I mean, who would do anything? Nobody would go anywhere. Freeways would be empty. Why go anywhere? You just go somewhere to see sights. What's the reason to work? But things have to be produced. What are you talking about? That's a total fantasy. If your age is reduced and you never die on this side, this physical realm, that technology was released. And then you have, babies, and then more. Then you'd have what? First we have 8 billion, then you'd have pretty soon you have 16, and then 100 billion. This planet can't support that. That's why that's why that's not going to happen. This is just an experiment for an ascension level due to the polarities. The more polarities, the more bang for the buck. Yeah, but in 1,000 years it will be different. See, the bang for the buck is now. That's why they're flashing their lights up there. They're signaling. Did you see that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that those are 5 ships signaling to you? If you just went just to I'm not saying, you don't have to look at anything else on my channel. Just go to that Artemis one. Or look it up on YouTube. But I don't know if it's going to be that particular video at that particular time. Because it's at 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the description link if you want to go off my channel. That's the only link I have off my channel. That's it. Okay, this is 28 minutes. I'm doing 30 minutes less. And it's 10:55. Okay, one screenshot. That's it. There's so much to say, right? But that's it. I'll go to 30. With the water. Sitting with the feelings, letting them come up. Just say, oh, those feelings, interesting. I don't like it. It feels uncomfortable with my body. Get rid of it, get rid of it. Oh, that's what it feels like to want to get rid of it. I'm just giving myself techniques. This helps me. See, with PTSD, this actually helps me to listen to this back because I'm actually breathing calmer. And I can say, oh, okay, I got it now. And I can walk with that a little bit, here and there, here and there. So I'm reverse engineering what was done to me, okay, by this consciousness energy. The programming of hate is going over the news. Remember that, remember that. They're trying to program you to hate. Just remember that. Just forget the sides. It's just within your soul. Okay. Other planets don't want to come here. It's too radical. It's dangerous. If people hurt each other here. It's not like that on their planet. Okay. When souls come here, really, they're warriors. Here's my love. It's like, yeah, you're going off to battle, man. Yeah, your soul's you're really going for it. I know. I want to be a creator. I want to go to the toughest school. I want a great education. Right? That's like that. It's like that. It's the ego. The ego's it's almost like, we want to get fancier and fancier and evolve. Free energy, food producers, medical technologies, reverse my age to 25. It never ends. It's science. They say follow the science. Well, there you go. There it's followed. Okay, now it's 30 minutes. Okay, so 10:56. That's it. Okay, last screenshot. That's it. See, I did a screenshot. And just to let you know about screenshots, it's like I know I do all these little screenshots once in a while. My phone does go dark, and then I'll just look. So, well, you just did that like 1 minute ago. Of course, Now I could go all day long. It's weird, and I'll pull it out. I'm just letting you know what happens. It will do that for you. See, now you know. See, now you'll wake up maybe one day, and it'll be like, oh, there's a repeating number, whatever it is, or it could be a 12:12, a 10:10, an 11:11. If you have military clocks, I don't know. I don't have any of that. So you might see a 2222. Sometimes I'll see that. I'll talk to my wife, and I'll be like, okay, let me see what time is it. How long have we been talking? And I'll look at the phone, and it'll be like 2222. I've had 1111. 11 minutes 11 seconds. Like just when we look, our eyes hit. Like on the phone. Like I'll just look. Oh, see, you'll start to notice stuff like that, and then your mind will say, and then you'll think of it's just magic, or it's just a coincidence. Okay, maybe it is the universe winking at me, or telling me I'm okay exactly where I'm at. Telling me that I'm a creator, yes. Yeah, people don't own me. People can't own my creation. They're invited. We integrate. We have a crisis of thinking. We need to integrate. Integrate.